Hey guys, Max here, and welcome back to Max FX Builds, where today we will be taking a look at LEGO Transformers Blowout. So Blowout here is based off of a BMW M3, M5, I don't know, it's a little short, it's a little long for an M3. I don't know, but he has like that classic BMW front grille, it's got the two headlights, the little kidney grills, big old bumper here. Around the side, you do have this bit of a smaller canopy. That's just how it had to be for a clean robot mode. And on the back, you got some tail lights, a license plate, and a little ducktail spoiler. He does roll, like a lot of my figures do. He does have this little black spot here, and that's just because I don't have this piece in gray. But that's alright. So, yeah, quite a simple build. This is a tribute build to Unknown. He made a figure named Blowout, sort of like how I make Crankshaft. That was also a tribute build, but who cares? Yeah, Unknown made a Blowout. This one, I wanted to emulate how that one looked, but in my own style. So, moving him off to the side, here he is with another carbot. Here is Heatbane. Here he is with Buster. Here he is with the Hot Wheels car. And of course here he is with a minifigure once again. Sit up. With a minifigure once again. I'm skipping the power cord drone comparison because it's basically the same size as the Hot Wheels car, and it's currently like in a bin downstairs, so I'm not really gonna go fish it out. Anyways, he does have some accessories, but none of them store in alt mode, so I will be covering them in robot mode. Speaking of which, let's get right on down to transformation. So to transform Blowout, we're just going to move the camera up a little bit, so I have some room to operate, and we're going to transform him. So to transform him, he's a bit fiddly in the arms. The legs are pretty simple. Other than that, it's pretty intuitive. So you're going to come around to the back, and right here where the windshield meets the back of the car, just sort of split it. It's held on by one stud. So just do that on both sides. And then the whole rear section here can just fall down. It's on one of these tri-ball joint pieces here, so he'll be more than happy to fall. So after that, split the legs, rotate the lower leg down, and then move this panel forward just a little bit. Do the same over here. And then just split the legs a little bit, get him standing. And there's his Gerwalk mode if you want him to have a Gerwalk mode, I guess. But yes, there you go. So next what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this section. So to transform the arms out, we just have to wiggle it out just a little bit on that droid arm. Not all the way out like that, but just enough. So that can swing out like that. Do the same on this side. Yep, and his head fell off. Swing that out. And then here we'll just reattach this. And I guess now we can flip the head up and then flip up this panel. This is like a gap filler. And then now we can focus on the arms. So what you're going to want to do is flip these upside down. Move the windshield piece. They're on like these little brackets. They just move around like this. Just like that. After that, this is on a butterfly hinge, so open this up, fold this piece in like that, and then rotate this out on stud friction. And then all you have to do is just bring this down. It can get a little caught up sometimes, but that's alright. So just bring it down like that, and then we're just going to rotate it 90 degrees. Just give it a little bend at the elbow. And there is one arm. You can also push this back in now. After that, what we can do now is do the same on this side. So flip it upside down, flip this little section here out, and flip that down. Move the windshield piece around just like this. Fold this piece around on some stud friction, and then lower the entire section down. And then just rotate it here 90 degrees. Push that back in, straighten everything out, just make sure nothing's falling apart. In there, we have Blowout in his robot mode. So he's quite a simple transformer. His arms are a little fiddly, as I did say, but I really think that the model is pretty good. These panels like to just fall back into place, but they're supposed to be angled. But yeah, taking a look around the robot, he does have a big chest, and that's sort of to tribute the original build by Unknown. It had a big chest. Plus, I also wanted to keep the rolling wheels and get the front fascia to work, so couldn't really shrink it. Anyways, he has these big old arms, some nice feet, I guess. Like, they actually look like feet, at least. His head is up here. Looks pretty nice. Turning him around from the side, you can see his giant chest just sticking out there. It's got some beefy proportions. And he has the back here. It's got a little gap filler right there, just so you don't see any ugly pieces under there, because reasons. But anyways, now on to Poseability. What he has is he can look down a little bit, he can look up all the way, he can turn his head side to side, and also with the way his eyes are built, they can kind of look to the side as well. So if you want to call that Poseability, you can. The arms can move back, forth. They can do a full 360 on these little robot claws here. They can move up and down. They've got a bend at the elbow. He does have a bicep swivel, but it does strain some of the parts in his arms, so I don't really use it. He has this little thing right here, I guess, if you want to use that, but he has an official wrist swivel, so you don't need to. And then for the waist, he does have a bit of an ab crunch. He has waist rotation, and his legs are on ball joints at the hip, so they can go forward and back and out, and at the knee, so they can rotate and do all that. I'm not going to, because it's just going to take me a while to put him back into a position where he'll stand. Now, in terms of accessories, he does have one, like I said before. He has this little machine gun. So he can just clip that into his hand, and then just raise that up. So arm back, just get him in a little pose here. And there you go. Now, there he is, firing his little machine gun there. If I had a flame element, I'd put it in the barrel, because it could fit it. Anyways, moving him off to the side. I'll move him over here this time. Change things up. Here's Blowout with double tread. So you can just... His proportions are a little weird, but I like them. Stay in frame. Here he is with Heatbane again, this time in her alt mode still. Here he is with Buster. Squeaky boy. And of course, here he is with the Hot Wheels car. With the minifigure. And of course, how can we forget, with Charles. It's Charles. Yay, Charles. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Anyways, moving Blowout back to the center, that's pretty much this review over. I wanted to keep this nice and short for you guys, and it looks like we're doing pretty good. So I'm going to try and keep my rambling to a little bit here. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you feel so inclined, suggest to me what you want to see me build next. I've gotten a few comment suggestions, which I have turned into actual builds. And yeah, if you really liked it, be sure to subscribe. I'm just trying to show up here in the YouTube algorithm. That'd be pretty cool. Either ways, guys, I have started rambling on for too long. This has been Max on Max FX Builds. And I will see you all next week, hopefully, with a new figure. See you guys. Bye-bye.